Hello and welcome once again to my side of YouTube. This is Luther574, and at this very second, at this very moment, my brain has cooked up a very good thought. Not really much of a thought, but an idea for a video. So I was making a video earlier, and I was going to talk about a game and the whole series of it. But to be honest, I was explaining why I haven't been talking that much, and a certain something popped up in my head. So I'm going to talk about that something. And I'm going to talk about how I hate how if you're in a relationship with someone and your significant other doesn't want you being on certain sites because they think that you're cheating on them, because they don't feel confident in their self enough to think that their significant other, who they don't want on certain sites and talking to certain people because of the fact that they're jealous. You know what I mean? Like, honestly, people who act like that, that's a huge fucking red flag. Want to know why that's a red flag? It's because people like that don't just see their girlfriends or boyfriends as their girlfriend or boyfriend. They see them as their material object. They see them as their property. You know how when people say, "Hey, what you doing talking to my girl?" And then that brings up an altercation between the two significant others. First, if someone were to say, "What are you doing talking to my girl?" Like, sometimes some girls like this. When the other person is, some women like fighters, only for the fact that they know that having a fighter around means good protection. But at the same time, most girls don't like fighters because of the fact that if you go around fighting people for no reason just because they talked to your girl, like, someone could easily say, "Hi, how are you? What you doing talking to my girl?" I don't know. To be honest, I was just saying hi. But I could easily say hi to you, but I'm not, because you're being totally rude to me. Because, But at the same time, if you act like that around a girl who doesn't want to be treated as property, I honestly thought, you know what? When it comes down to people, I fucking hate people. I do. Because people are fucking idiots. It's like, "Oh my god, fucking, what are you doing? Why were you, talking to him? He's my man." It's not good either way. Like, you could easily have a conversation with anyone. But if you act like your significant other is your property, and around the person who is very logical and not stupid, they're going to be like, "I am not property." And that is a huge turnoff for anyone. Being called property is the same thing as being called a fucking toilet. Being called property is basically being just like a game console. I can easily buy a Game Boy, but when that gets out of date, I'm gonna have to get me an Xbox. And when that gets out of date, I'm gonna get me a PS4. Why? Because they're material objects. But you can't go doing that with human beings. What are you? Fucking crazy? Like, seriously. Think about it for a second. No, this is for people who treat their girl or their dude as their material object. Do you want to be treated like that? Do you want to be treated as if you have no significant value whatsoever until, whoops, You're no use to me, so I'm gonna have to get me a new one. Oh, you don't turn me on like you used to, so I'm attracted to someone else who's evenly more attractive than you. When it comes down to love, when it comes down to liking someone, you shouldn't just like someone because of their looks. You shouldn't just like them because you think you like them. You think you love them. What do you think love is? A toy? An object? Love is a state of mind and feeling. I'm not too much into, I'm not a doctor. I don't know how to explain the things that work in your body. But I do know that love is a feeling and a state of mind. So, what makes me any better than a doctor that you could easily talk to about what's going on with your body? Apparently, there's nothing that could easily come good out of me telling you exactly what's going on with your body. But you should take it from someone who is very logical. You should. Instead of trying to have this conversation with someone who's very stupid. Like, I've had to fucking talk to people who think women should be in the kitchen doing whatever it is that women in kitchens do. You know what? You know what, dude? If you think women should be in the kitchen, you should go and jump off a bridge. No, I'm not threatening. I'm not, I wouldn't go around saying that to almost everyone. But if you're going to act stupid, and if you're going to act like the scum of the world, then you should just find a way to discourage that urge and get out of here. And that's what I think. Because honestly, talking about this, it's got me a little bit worked up. Because I am not someone who would treat people or anyone as objects. Honestly, when it comes down to friendship, for me, I treat almost everyone as if they're family. Friendship and family is nothing to fuck around with. If you've expressed feel-good feelings with someone, like I'm talking about happy feelings, jokes, and if you've shared so much with them, your heart, your like so much that could easily be given to anyone. Like, I'm not even talking about love when it comes down to going out with someone. That's not what I'm talking about. You can easily share love with anyone because every single living person in this world deserves life. But when I hear people who talk about how, oh, that person deserves to die, honestly, people who think like that should just jump off a bridge. Like, honestly, I just said how people shouldn't be talking about how, oh, that person needs to jump off a bridge. That's what I just said. I said that. Honestly, I don't know what I'm talking about. Because of the fact that it is oh my god, it's almost 5 o'clock in the morning. So, this video is probably going to end up being very weird, very, I don't know. It probably might not make so much sense. But I hope you understand what I'm saying, though. You shouldn't treat anyone like property, because most people don't like that. That's a huge turnoff. And if you start treating your significant other, who you love and cherish and adore, you shouldn't act as if they're your fucking Game Boy. What you doing playing with my Game Boy? Give that back before I punched you in the face. Like, I've seen people fight over each other. I've seen people fight each other just because someone said hi to their girlfriend. Or because, guys can have female friends, and girls can have male friends. Now, when I say male friends and female friends, I'm talking about friends. I'm not talking about girlfriend and boyfriend. Come on now. It's almost as if when it comes down to being friends, people take it the wrong way. And when it comes down to how much people talk with certain people, they feel like they're just not worth anything anymore, because the one person who's getting the most attention of someone is probably, honestly, I'm not the type of person who would go around saying, you should break up with him. Because I would never do something like that. But only if it comes down to someone being stupid. Like, let's say you went out of town for a while and you left your computer at home. And your boyfriend was, I don't know, taking care of your house while you were away with family. Because it was, I don't know, let's say it was you went out of town to go to a funeral with family and your boyfriend decided to house sit the house. He got curious, decided to look at your computer, and found out that she was, I don't know, looking at stuff that she was either looking at some sort of, I don't know, porn with guys who look better than him, guys who have bigger hoo-has than him, or talking to other people who aren't him, which are guys and whatnot. Because, curiosity is, in fact, a bitch. But when it comes down to what it is she's looking at and who she's talking to, and this is the boyfriend who's looking at stuff, he will get jealous and shit will go down. But when it comes down to it, you shouldn't be rummaging through anyone's belongings or a computer. It's just a breach of, I'm not saying that anyone's in the right or wrong, but you should know that you're doing wrong when you're in the act of it, and when you get caught in it, you shouldn't retaliate with, who are you talking to? Why are you talking to these people? Why do you look at these things and do I not turn you on anymore? Is my hoo-ha not as big enough as those hoo-has? Like, do you like those hoo-has better than my hoo-ha? Ah! I've never been in this situation because I'm a very trusting person, and when it comes down to it, people could easily trick me. People could easily deceive me if they wanted to. And to be honest, if someone were to try, I would know. But anyway, this has been Luther574. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope this video didn't offend anyone. That is never something I want to do. I don't want to offend anyone. This video is not meant to harm mentally or verbally to anyone. So yeah, hope you have a great day. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed most of the stuff that I said and you agree with some of the stuff that I said, leave your thoughts in the comment section. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't done this before, watch my video, hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed my content. I don't do videos daily. I might do 3 or 4 videos in one night because I'm bored. But when it comes down to it, and I do videos about games, I might start doing movie reviews again. because I've been watching a whole lot of horror movies, and those are the only movies that I really review because of the fact that I've watched. I'm going to get into that later into another video. I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.